Hi, my name is Dee Williams, and I am on a call right now with one of my favorite clients. He's brand new, actually, but he's got like a great personality. And we are sitting here today, and we're talking about him starting his staffing agency business. He is actually starting a staffing agency that is related to IT leadership. And so we're actually in the process of building his website, as well as, answering questions in regards to, him starting his business. The first question that I asked him, and I'll say his name since there are many people by this name. His name's Brandon. And the first question that I asked Brandon was, have you been doing research on the niche that you want to recruit in? And so, Brandon, I'm going to ask you again, what type of research have you been doing, in regards to starting your own staffing agency business?
Well, I've been using your videos as a source. I've been recruiting for about 4 or 5 years.
Awesome.
And so I got my start about 5 years ago. And so I got a little bit of a background of running my own shop or doing my own thing, but I wanted to take it to another level, so as far as research, I've been researching this particular industry forever when it relates to recruiting. I've been doing some recent research, more in depth.
Okay.
Talking to IT professionals in the industry and things of that nature.
So,
BLS.gov.
I want to ask you a question, Brandon. I want to ask you a question. This is really a question that I have to ask you for real. Why did you want to start this agency? If you've already been a recruiter and you understand, how the business works, like what in your mind said, outside of watching my videos, but, what inspired you or made you want to even consider or think about starting your own staffing agency? Why? Like, what's the benefit if you're already a recruiter?
Short of it is leverage.
Okay.
Time leverage.
Okay.
I like leverage. I used to do a little bit of real estate and mortgages, so I like the idea of leverage. And I think that recruiting gives you that time freedom and also the leverage. And I wanted to do it on this scale with the website and the applicant tracking system and things of that nature, so that I can help other professionals or recruiters or potential recruiters to be able to do the same thing that I'm doing. Before, I was the only one recruiting. I'm the only one inputting data, and because I didn't have the platform or a system in place to be able to accommodate other recruiters or other individuals, and now that's what I'm looking to build now.
Well, I love the fact that your niche. I love the fact that your niche is in that IT leadership space, because I believe that is something that we need to see more of. And I just want to tell you just really quickly, yesterday I was meeting with a client, and she just started up with my program, and she was trying to figure out her niche. And we were going through our first orientation session, and I said, what about digital marketing? And I wanted to share this with you. And she said, digital marketing. I said, let's do a little bit of research. And so I'm going to show you in a second how you can go about really taking your research on your niche to another level. But we started doing research on chief digital officers. Can you see my screen, Brandon? I'm going to let you see. I'm sorry. And you know what? I'll even be open and let you see my camera too, since everybody else is getting a chance to see me on camera. Don't laugh at me, Brandon. Okay? Hold on. Let me just see. Hey, Brandon.
All right.
All right. Yeah, you know, I'm all clean cut over here. So, anyway, so we started doing research on chief digital officers, and we found out that chief digital officers take home the most digital marketing money with salary increases over the last couple of years of 7.5%. So their salaries range between $156,000 a year to $301,000 a year in salary. So if you matched just one chief digital officer with like an amazing employer, your check would be somewhere between $60,000 and $90,000. Like, is that not insane?
That's crazy.
No, for real. So let me ask you a question. Have you ever had the opportunity to experience holding a $60,000 check in your hand or a $90,000 check in your hand?
No. The highest check I felt is about $60,000, but it's not in recruiting. It wasn't recruiting, in real estate. So
it was in real estate. So I placed a director of engineer a couple of years ago, and I'll never forget that I got that I think it was an $80,000 check. And I was in my house doing some type of holy dance, okay? Like, because it was just like, you know, that was nice. And to be able to do it, and I know that I impact somebody's life and help them get a new job opportunity, and to actually have that check, and you know, and I got to have fun doing it, and to help somebody. It was just like one of the most amazing experiences. You know, I think when you're talking about recruiting and staffing, one of the reasons you didn't mention that you're looking to start this business, but I think one of the reasons why you're really starting this is because the high that you receive when you help people find jobs. Would you agree?
Definitely. That's one of them. Definitely. Helping people definitely is part of it.
It's a major
in this business. If you don't want to help people.
Yeah, you got to be one of those people who definitely want to help if you want to be serious in this business. And the more you have a passion to help people, really, the more the people come and the more money you make. And it almost you don't even realize that the checks are rolling in after a period of time, because the amount of money that you make is, you're so into the business of matching, you know, these great employees with employers, that you tend to bypass the flow of cash that's coming in. I know that sounds weird, but you know, it really that's how it works. So look, guys, this was just a brief preview of some of my training classes that I do. I'm going to bring you guys in on a lot more of the training classes that we have. So I want you, as I'm learning this new software, the Periscope, and getting you guys involved, my goal and my passion is to empower people and inspire them to step out of their comfort zones and to either start their own staffing agency, their own recruiting agency. There's no reason that anybody has to be broke or poor or any of those things, because you can actually impact people's lives and get paid for it. And I like showing people how it's done, because right now the staffing industry is it's kind of being, I feel like it's kind of being ruled by a group of people. So my goal is to open that door and to break some boundaries and to show people how to step out of their comfort zone and to start their own agency. Or you don't even have to start your own agency. You can just be a referral agent and get paid for it. And we have a program for you too, if you like your job and you just are always referring people, right? So stick around, keep an eye on my videos. I'm going to keep logging in throughout the course of the days and the weeks, just to kind of give you guys more and more. If you want to see how I calculated those numbers during this short brief training session, you want to follow me on YouTube. I have tons of YouTube videos. I have a calculator that shows you how to calculate the money that you can make by placing people. I've only showed you the direct hire side. We'll go into detail when I start going into more of the sessions and you get to see how things go. I'm very excited about hanging out with you guys on this new platform. I want you to have a great time. I'll see you in a little bit. D. Williams signing out.